Picture Ink. It's in the studio here, the man cave, the Solitude of Fortress for Flaco Gringo, Tauseño. Doing street art with Steve Gootgeld and the Hobos here in Taos. Working on big installation. It's going to be our art show. The freedom of art form in New Mexico is a little lacking, so we just decided that we'd do something on the streets and let the people judge it and see what they thought for the most part. And that's what this project has been predominantly, is just putting free art out there, and it's been fun. It's been good times. Going big, going large has been the driving factor for me. I've been enjoying doing two-story drawings, two-story installations. I've been putting them up, and the impact, just the sheer size, people really get something out of it. They've been enjoying it quite a bit, so it's been a fun art project. Definitely different, and hopefully it continues on and grows from this. There's opportunities coming our way, so we're pretty excited to infiltrate Taos with a little bit of street art.
Tell me why you decided to adopt the name of Scripture.
Scripture goes back long ways. When I was living on the East Coast, best friend of mine, he and I were thinking of a t-shirt company. We wanted to produce artwork and silk screen it on the t-shirts, and we were working house painting at the time, hanging out on a deck, leaning on our shovels, pretending to work, and we were coming up with a name, and we couldn't come up with anything that had a ring to it, and we wanted to incorporate, religion, I suppose, or something heartfelt to both of us being raised with Christ in mind, and he kept on saying, we got to come up with something out of a scripture. There's got to be a good scripture. What's something we could quote from a scripture that would be tight, that the younger generation would dig on, something that we would rock. And eventually, after him saying scripture 100 times, and it just stuck. I'd say it's raw expression, a way of putting your art out there. It seems like it's more what it's about. The freedom of giving is a lot of what art is. It's a free art form, so it makes sense that you would give without thought or want for reward or return for it. I grew up Christian. I was raised in a Christian household, and then I was introduced to Catholic religion, growing up down in Juarez and El Paso, hanging out with my best friend down there, got into to the rosary and to the Hail Mary, and seeing that side of religion, which was, not accepted exactly in Christianity. And just the female icon, the female imagery, the female belief, it's just credit where credit is due. And I think it's sad to see a whole religion turn their back on the Blessed Mother just because they don't like an icon or they feel that it might be a false idol or something. I think it's a beautiful thing, a beautiful image, and means a lot to me personally, and it reminds me of my own mom, so I think that's something to hold dear to your heart,
Singing Feather. Crow voice tells me in its call, soon, my dear, soon and soon. The mountain waits with baited sage and dusted wind, the taste of lightning in my teeth. And Crow says, soon. The mountain calls you to her, and this time she will not throw your spirit